What's up, you guys? I'm here with a new video today, and I'm here to bring you guys my brilliant Blue Eyes deck profile. Sorry it's taking so long to bring this to you guys, and the reason why it's here on YGO Pro is because I couldn't get my two remaining Melody of the Awakening Dragons in time. I'm still waiting for them, and for the life of me, I went through all my stuff. I could not find one of my at least 10 Stardust Charge Warriors, so it's pretty crazy. If you guys saw like the pictures from when I was playing the deck, I was borrowing stuff, so I mean, I was able to actually play the deck in real life and test it out. But I wanted to bring the deck profile to you guys because a lot of people were asking for it, a lot of people wanted to see the list, and also because I'm not sure what the future is going to hold for the Brilliant Fusion engine. I really like it in this deck a lot. Making the turn 1 Crystal Wing is just so amazing, in addition to your other plays. But I can honestly, like I've said in my ban list prediction, I can see Seraph Knight getting banned or them doing something to Brilliant Fusion, so I don't know how long this version of the deck will last. But anyways, I wanted to bring it to you guys before that happens, so let's get into it. So we got the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, self-explanatory, heart and soul of the deck. You have like 3. 1 Galaxy Serpent, it goes with the Brilliant Fusion combo. Also a tuner for Card of Consonance. At worst, if you end up drawing it and it doesn't, the combo doesn't play out. 3 Alternative, probably my favorite card in the deck. I just absolutely love this card. It's just so free. Melody just makes it ridiculous. Whenever you Melody, you just, have Alternative Blue Eyes. You already have, Alternative immediately. And being able to pop a card and then make a rank 8 is just insane. So I really, really like this card. 2 copies of Dragon Spirit of White. 3 is too many. 1 is not enough. Card's just really good. You can recur it with Turn of the Dragon Lords and Silver's Cry. Being able to just, banish back row is just amazing. Of course, we're always trying to hit Cosmo Town. I got 2 Max C's. I like to go second with the deck. I've been trying to figure out, should the deck go first or second. With Brilliant Fusion, I tried going first a lot. If I didn't win the die roll, I'd end up usually going second. So Max C was good. The deck can go first or second. I think it can excel with Brilliant Fusion going first. I think it can, build up even a bigger board with the 6 card. Plus, if you have Max C, you can draw into more cards. So Max C is really good. And I didn't want to play Upstart in the deck. 3, the Whitestone of Ancients. I love this card. This card is insane. This card gets you back in the game out of nowhere. The minute the card hits the grave, it just can get you back into the game at the end phase. Or, actually, my favorite effect is when you banish it to add back, like, Alternative or Blue Eyes to bring out Alternative. Like, that is just insane. Like, to me, that is just ridiculous. That, if this card dies, you basically just will always get it back because of this being in the grave, which it usually is. I mean, that's just insane. 1 Lazuli for the Brilliant Fusion. Yes, it's true. If you draw this thing, you can't resolve Brilliant Fusion. I know a lot of people are going to say it's just like the whole Garnet thing. Yeah, it is. But, man, if the Brilliant Fusion goes off, it's insane. So, yeah, Lazuli's in there. I mean, at worst case, you draw it. You're not able to resolve Brilliant Fusion. You have cards to discard for Melody and Twin Twister, etc. So, yeah. And then only 1 copy of Whitestone of Legend. Don't need more than this. It does its job, getting a Blue Eyes to your hand. It's an extra level 1 tuner. Can help in the combo if you don't draw this card. 3 Sage. I love this card. It's the only normal summon in the deck, honestly. I don't ever see myself normal summoning any other card unless, like, I need to synchro for something else. Or, I don't draw Sage. Sage is just the Stratos of the deck. I love the fact that it can search these guys and this. And what's also awesome is it can search the next card, Effect Veiler. But yeah, Sage is insane, plus Sage from hand is just ridiculous. Being able to just, if you draw a weird hand, I've had hands where I'll summon Whitestone of the Legend, use Sage's effect, turn it into a Blue Eyes, search another Blue Eyes, trade it, and just start going off, and it's just, it's just insane. This card is absolutely amazing. I would never get this card from the deck. I love it. Some people don't like this card. Some people say that this card is bad because you normal summon it, and if you don't do anything with it, it's just sitting there to get destroyed. I'm pretty sure most of the time when you're summoning this, you're going to be synchroing or going to be doing the combo with it, so this card should not be getting punched over unless, like, your hand is just really, really weak. So that's it for the Blue Eyes monsters. The last 2 cards, 2 Effect Veiler. I possibly might cut this to 1. In testing, 2's been really good. I've been playing a lot of Amir and just playing a lot of random decks. I really like having Veiler for mostly Monarchs. It's really solid against Monarchs. I don't find it that solid against anything else. Obviously, Cosmo is not that great. Burning Abyss, there's not really a lot of stuff that I like to Veiler. So, I mean, I like Veiler. It's a level 1 tuner. It adds to, anything going on. And, I mean, I guess another thing someone might point out, if we get hit with that Secret Village of the Spellcasters, Effect Veiler's a Spellcaster. Summon it and, try to keep going off. So, yeah, that just randomly there. So, yeah, so 21 monsters onto the spells. This card is the absolute stones. This card is ridiculous. Gospel Revival, Turn of the Dragon, whatever you want to call it. This card is just nuts. You are not limited to how many you can activate in a turn. If you guys saw my picture where I had all 3, I activated all 3. It is just ridiculous. Plus, you can protect all your dragons by banishing it. I mean, come on, this card is just unreal. I love this card. 3 trade-in, of course, all the 8s. 2 cards of consonants. I decided to put a second one in because we do have an extra tuner in Galaxy Serpent, and sometimes you don't have the combo. A lot of times you'll draw this and you'll be able to just card a consonants away, draw 2 more cards. So I like it. It's really good with the stones, obviously. Like, well, it's like 4 targets for 2 cards of consonants. It works. It gets you there. I tried one. One was good. I put a second one in. I ended up cutting warning from the traps for it. I can go back and forth on those cards. It just really depends. But I like being able to draw more into my deck. And then 3 melody. I'll be happy when I have all 3 of my copies. This card is just insane. Don't even need to say it. I mean, pitch a card, like pitch a stone, get a blue eyes, get an alternative. I mean, come on, that is just ridiculous. 1 skill charge. Yeah, you draw this, pretty much win. Only 1 Twin Twister. Format hasn't been established yet. Obviously, we're still waiting on our list, so I have 1 Twin Twister in there to cover any back row issues if there really are any that come up. But with 2 copies of the Dragon Spirit of White and Twin Twister, I think I got it covered for the most part. 2 Silver Scry, I really like this card. Really good synergy, of course, with Blue Eyes and, of course, with Dragon Spirit of White. It also can come up with Galaxy Serpent, if that ever really does come up. It's rare that it will, but it is just there. I love that it's a quick play. You can set it, your opponent can try to attack you, and boom, you flip it. It's just great. I wish it could be more than once per turn, but then it'd be a little too powerful. So yeah, so 2 of those. And of course, the 3 Brilliant Fusion. Like I said, it helps make the turn 1 Crystal Wing, which is just amazing. Gets cards to the grave. There's so many combinations you can do with it. I'll explain the main one afterwards. And then just the 1 trap is only 1 emptiness. I chose emptiness. I had warning and emptiness in here. I had warning by itself, and then I just chose to go to emptiness because emptiness is just solid across the board. It's just good pretty much against everything. Warning is good against everything too, but emptiness can just kind of, just be like a soft lock since I am running Start a Spark in the extra deck. So yeah, so that's it for the deck. It's 40 cards into the extra deck. The 1 Seraph Knight. To go with the Brilliant Fusion, 1 Azure Eyes. I've never gone into 2. I'm going to keep it at 1. 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. 2 is the perfect number. 1 Crystal Wing. Absolutely love this card. I think this is one of the best cards ever printed. This card is just absolutely insane. It's just how many games it could just steal just with how broken it is. Like being an honest, just against pretty much everything. I was playing a mirror match, and we got this thing up to I think it was over 8,000, 9,000 attack. It's just stupid. Like this card is insane. 1 Start a Spark. I like having this card. You can bring it out off of Spirit Dragon, and then it can protect itself just like Azure Eyes can. What I like about it though is if I am able to protect it, I do have emptiness. I mean, I do have the emptiness Spark Lock. I mean, that's pretty good in the mirror. It's pretty good against Burning Abyss and other decks, so I really like it. And then 1 Michael. I'm not playing Moonlight. I actually haven't tested with Moonlight. I think a lot of people will say Moonlight's probably better. I have Michael in here just because obviously it's a namesake. Plus, I just really like this card. I like being able to banish something, then summon a tuner and make a level 8. It just has that added effect that you might just want in games that can really just it can pay off. It's really good. Obviously to banish Cosmotown and banish any problematic cards on the field before you go off. So that's why I have it in here. And then the 1 Charge Warrior, it's part of the combo. And then the Dark Matter Don't Matter combo with the Dark Matter. The full armor and number 62. I really like going number 62, and then you bring up the the big guy, yeah, armor photon, yeah, and then you pop a card, and then you pop a guy, and then bring over Dark Matter. Pretty much win the game because Dark Matter is insane. 1 Dragonlance for the mirror. I really like this card in the mirror. Some people run it, some people don't. I think it's really solid, especially if Blue Eyes is going to take off. 1 Hope Harbinger. Man, if you can have Crystal Wing, Hope Harbinger, you're set. 1 Heliopis. This is actually my favorite ranking in the whole deck. This card is insane. It does not target, and I've blown away gigantic boards with this card alone. I mean, it is just ridiculous. Pitching your stones, pitching your guys to the grave to wipe the board clean and to trigger their effects. I mean, that's just nuts. This card is great. And then the last monster is Alcei. I put Alcei in here. It's been testing really, really well. You pretty much, it doesn't really matter what you call. You just call it wrong. Send a guy, you can end up hitting a stone or whatever, and then you just bounce a problematic card. I think that's great. The card is so solid. Plus, it's got 3,200 defense. That's a lot for most decks to get over. So I really like the card a lot. So yeah, so that's the deck, you guys. Just the combo real quickly. So what you do is you go Brilliant Fusion and you send Lazuli and Galaxy Serpent, bringing out Seraph Knight. Lazuli will then activate, adding back Galaxy Serpent to your hand. Basically, for the combo, you need Brilliant Fusion and level 1 tuner. We have plenty of them. The next play would be to summon either Sage or Stone of the Ancients or White Stone or even Valor. and you'll synchro the Seraph Knight and the Tuner into Stardust Charge Warrior, and you'll draw a card. Then for your second normal summon, you'll summon the Galaxy Serpent that you added back with Lazuli, and you'll make a Crystal Wing. And having that, you drew a card off Stardust Charge Warrior, and you haven't even done any other special summons. A lot of times, I'll end up having alternative plus that, and if I draw into stuff, I've had fields where it's just opening Crystal Wing and Hope Harbingers, I mean, enough to just win the game, or Crystal Wing and even Dark Matter, and you're just so far ahead that it's insane. So yeah, so that's the deck, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm sorry that it wasn't in real life. I just won't do it with proxies. I can't bring myself to ever do that. I felt this way you guys can also see the list a lot faster. I know a lot of people don't like waiting, to see all the cards that are played, so you can see it on the first like couple seconds. But yeah, this is the build I'm playing right now. I really like it. It's been testing really well, and of course the deck will evolve as the format evolves, and as established after the list, and we'll see what's happening with Blue Eyes. But I really like the deck. I think I'm going to stick with Blue Eyes for most of the format, and I just really want to see how the deck will evolve. So if you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up. Any suggestions would be great. Just comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.